morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you are. But boy, I'll tell you what, you're used to that, aren't you?
I am, every Wednesday.
Oh, I'll tell you, folks, we're lucky to have on our set here in Andalusia, Alabama, on 12 Court Square, right here in the famous Presswood building with Mr. Chris Hadley.
And it's a pleasure to be here, Eddie.
Chris, welcome to WKNI TV.
Thank you.
Obviously, folks, you recognize him as the weatherman in the mornings and all through the morning up till live at lunch, I believe
That's
it
right.
is.
Yep, that's right.
So it's my turn. It's my turn.
I'm on the hot seat now.
So what's going on in Dothan? No, I just
Everything.
But I've been doing that for a little over 3 years now, and there's it's fun. I have a lot of fun with y'all. Demetria, Paul, and you are just the cakewalk over there,
Sure.
and what I like about it, Chris, is that here is a major network television station, one that's I've counted over 20 counties, covered,
Sure,
okay,
yeah.
of coverage, coming to Andalusia, Alabama, and saying, "Hey, tell us about you."
Exactly.
You know, and that's huge because as you saw today, boy, we're blessed with a lot of things here.
Oh, I know. This is my first trip over here, and I was just amazed by the amount of history here, the amount of things to do out here, and being a first-time visitor here, I was kind of overwhelmed. I mean, I want to make a second visit already because there's just so much to do, and you already took me around town,
Right,
and showed me a lot of the stuff, but I'm sure there's more to see.
Oh, there is. I mean, I haven't taken you to our gym. I call it our gym.
Okay.
It's a shining gem of Andalusia, which is LBW.
Okay.
And I'd like to have you come over there one afternoon and meet the president of LBW over there.
I'd love to.
And he's a wonderful person, and they're doing so much over there. They just built the new dormitories over there for the students,
Oh, wow.
and that's huge. I mean, here we are, what do you call it, 2-year college with dorms.
That's incredible. You don't find that every day.
Yeah, and you come from big town, I come from big town, and you just don't find that.
Exactly.
And the forward thinking of our community here of LBW has certainly done that as well. And then we showed you that app and everything from the police department.
Oh,
Amazing stuff.
I mean, I've never heard of that. It's just, it gives the public so much more ease in contributing to helping one another, helping themselves, or keeping the community safe.
And then you got to see historical buildings. You saw the jail, you saw the courthouse.
Community bank?
The community bank. Actually, it's the commercial bank building, which is the big, tall, high-rise downtown with that beautiful clock out there. Went into Mike Warden Company's over there. Now, I'll tell you, you could spend a month in that place looking at the stuff he's got.
Oh, yeah.
He's just, that guy, he's got everything.
He does. You went in there, it's almost like a living museum.
It's a toy shop.
Yeah, exactly. Adult toy shop.
Adult toy shop for antiques.
That's right.
But he's got, it's a very high class, very classy place, and we've got that. We've got the original bank building that I showed you. I mentioned the jail. We walked through Magnolia Cemetery.
The Clark Theater.
The Clark Theater with its history.
Yeah.
And we'll leave that there for Mike not to worry. But and then we drove you around. We showed you the old Alatex, which is now our Chamber of Commerce.
That's right.
And so when we talk about these things on Wednesday morning,
now
you
sit
sit there and you're going, "Hey, yeah, I know where City Hall is at. That beautiful school. You've seen that." And, the Springdale is right next to that, which is a beautiful city resource now that we have to lease out to weddings and things like that. A mansion, and that's where Mr. Sheriff lived. That created Alatex.
Oh, really?
So. Yeah, so there's a little bit more history as we go along. And then we told you about the square and how it's been developed as a straight line through, and then the square, and then again straight. It changed, continues to change.
You all showed me around the studio here. Your new home of the studio, the station here.
We call it Destinado Studio.
Destinado Studio.
Yeah, and now you know why.
Now I know why.
But boy, the fable just comes truer and truer every day with us over here, and we'll be breaking that news as it goes along. But
exciting too.
I'm like, really? Come on, out of all the places Eddie could be right now.
It only makes sense to be where you're at.
It does. It does. It really does. And so we call this Destinado Studios, and rightfully so. But Chris, every day, 5 days a week, you get up and get to tell lies.
Some people think they're lies, or half
I'm
lies.
sorry, I had to say it. You're a weatherman.
That's right. I knew that going into this field that I was going to have to take the blame for some of the weather. So.
How seriously do people take it with you? I mean, I know farmers are dead set,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, and their livelihood's at stake.
Yeah, I know that they know they're not really blaming me or blaming the weathermen, but they got to take their frustrations out on somebody, and we're the ones most closely tied to what's going on as far as the weather goes. So
Wow.
it's fun though, but you know, I could use the better weather too myself. So
Well, we've had some, we call it miserable weather,
Yeah.
okay? But a few months ago, the dry drought was
Yeah,
miserable
that's right.
weather. So, you know, we kind of sit there and we go like this.
feast or famine here. It's like
Yeah.
which one can we get?
And we're talking at the theater with Mike that in 1800s we're reading off the weather
Yeah.
dates and it was hotter,
Yeah.
okay, here on these dates,
Weather's
100 and some degrees.
Yeah, it's very cyclical. The things change here the weather patterns change over periods of time, and who knows what the future holds. But we know that we're kind of going back and forth, and this tends to be a weather time, I guess. And maybe next year will be hopefully not a drought, but that's what I love about my field. It's always changing and always something to study.
You've got to study meteorology in order to be a certified meteorologist, and,
Yes.
and is that what you are?
Well, certified.
Well-
I don't have the certification for an AMS, which is what
Okay.
meteorologists sometimes do. But yes, I do have my meteorology degree, a science degree from Ball State University, which can classify you as a meteorologist.
Okay, so you can tell a cumulus cloud
Yeah.
from a cirrus cloud.
I can do all that.
Okay.
All the stuff, all the fun facts.
Your predecessor could.
Oh, Thomas.
I'm glad she won't see this, but I used to catch her on different things all the time on Wednesday mornings,
Yeah.
and I'd sit there and I'd say, so what does a cumulus cloud start out as? Eddie, why are you doing this to me? And I go, it's easy. And she goes, all right, what? I go, moisture.
There you go. Simple answer. Simple answer.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you to do it to me one of these days.
No, you're up on me. You're Oscar Jr.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make any more trips over here after that.
Oscar's a card.
He's a good guy though too.
He'll tell you everything you want to know and a lot of what you don't want to know.
Like you told me, he's a book of knowledge, a wealth of knowledge.
Oh, a huge wealth. And if you sitting there in front of a TV, he'll tell you the history of the TV, how the TV works, and how it began, and how the first electron was invented.
That's right.
And I love you, Oscar.
He'll tell you the biological after that too.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And he'll tell you the biological history and the genealogy of the man who invented the
right.
TV.
That's right.
So Oscar's going to kill us.
I know. Hopefully he won't be watching.
Yeah, it'll be online.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
He'll
we
watch.
said, Demetria, hi, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make her watch this.
I'm going to buy her a plane ticket to come here.
There you go. A little inside humor there. A little inside humor.
Ah.
But yeah, it's been a great visit so far.
Yeah, it has, and I've enjoyed it, and I don't mind throwing people under the bus, as you can see. And Teresa's going around saying he's dark. Okay. Okay, well, if I do this, how's that? Hey, it's me with the big belly. We just came from Yo Craven.
Oh man,
Was that good or what?
that was delicious.
Whew, it was Rancho Grande. Man.
You trying to fatten me up over here, Eddie?
Chris, I have a long way to go.
Oh, trust me.
Over there on the set, okay, people sit there and they go, what is Eddie talking about? Voices in their heads.
Yeah.
Tell us, my audience, what that's
if
about.
you look closely, you can see our earpieces in, and who those people are. They're talking to us, or the people that control the cameras, which way they move, how much time we have left to talk to you. We always cut you short. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
But
I'm used to it.
yeah, and those are the people that tell us, don't say that, or yeah, that's funny, or
Paul, you were lucky, baby.
yeah, exactly. So that's what you're talking about, the voices, because you can hear them too when they talk to you through your
Right.
equipment here.
And we're not making any light of a mental illness because,
no.
you know, I got an email one time that
Yeah.
somebody was upset about that, and it's not a mental illness at all.
No.
Although, being in television, you can qualify for that.
It's it can drive you crazy sometimes.
It does.
Yeah.
But thank goodness you have our producer's Teresa.
Yeah, that's right.
And our camera person is Teresa.
She runs
Our
the whole-
sound person
runs
is
the whole
Teresa.
show.
She is.
You don't have many people to go through, just one.
No, I just tell her hush.
Being fired daily.
Yeah. And the pay is right. You know,
There you go.
I feed her a cup of yogurt a day, and you know,
It's easy, right?
yeah, there you go. Talking about WTVY,
Yeah.
we talked off camera for a minute. I'm so excited, and the reason I get up every Wednesday to do it, because I don't get paid for that.
Sure.
Okay? And a lot of folks don't know that, but it's kind of a volunteer thing. And they asked me to start a little over 3 years ago, and I wanted to see how it went. And as we talked off camera, over 20-some counties around the area
Yeah.
get WTVY. And every Wednesday morning, they get a little piece of Andalusia,
That's right.
Covenant County. And that's why I do it. And that's why I'm so grateful that WTVY does it. You know, I thank y'all all the time, because do you know how much it would cost to buy 2 minutes of time on WTVY?
Oh, I know.
Okay?
It's a lot of
And we get 4 minutes a week
Yeah.
to share with our neighbors about Andalusia. And that's why it's important that y'all let us know what's going on in the community. You know, what you want, you know, shared. You got a church singing, you've got, you know, an animal, you love this stuff, the animal adoptions and stuff like that, you know, which is big. And if you got civic events going on or something going on, let us know here at WKNI. And on Wednesday mornings, not only will we do it on our show every day, but we will put it on WTVY on Wednesdays.
Spread the word a little farther.
That's
too.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. And it's you know, it's exciting when you can have that responsibility. I didn't realize what a responsibility television was when I first started.
And then you realize.
And then you sit there and you say, I said that, and it got around the country.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I got to tell you, my famous memory of a weather person, okay? His name, I had it for a second, but he was with WTVT, Channel 13 in Tampa. And back then, they had wood metal boards
Okay.
with the weather map.
Okay.
Then you had magnetic
Oh, yeah.
things that you stuck on it, okay, for the low pressure, the rain, the sun, and lightning
Little
and all
smiley
that.
faces and everything.
Yeah, and smiley faces and all that stuff, and they stuck on there.
Yeah.
And this weatherman, I can't remember his name, I can see him though, but he was young, about your age at
Okay.
the time. And he sat there and he was so enthusiastic about describing this front coming down from the west. And he sat there and he hit the board,
Oh, no.
okay, and everything fell off. And he's looking at the board, he looked at the camera, and he goes, it's clear.
Just like that.
It's a clear day. Where you are today, it's a clear day.
I wish I could do that sometimes.
Yeah, boy, I'll tell you. Then it's a huge, we're talking, it's a huge responsibility.
It is. It is. You got a lot of eyes on you, and like you said, the word you say can spread quickly, faster than you thought it could.
Yeah. If you only knew, folks.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, and with Facebook out there, it's like wildfire.
Things have changed.
Yeah, it has.
Communication is light speed now.
Well, how's it working with Demetria?
It's fun. It's fun. Where I came from before was a station in Fort Wayne. I was working weekends, filling in, and my anchor was different. I mean, he was an older man, probably in his early 60s.
That's me.
No one saw
I
that.
know. No.
But to come to work from the weekend nights to a morning show with lively Demetria, who's fun to work with. She's always got every day she has a smile on her face. I don't think she's ever had a bad day. So
Yeah.
it's not just on camera where she's smiling. She smiles off camera too all the time.
I know when we were over there during the lunch, you know, that she'd invite us over when we had my son come in. She's always happy.
Yeah.
She was always happy-go-lucky. I've never yet met Paul. All right.
Yeah.
How's Paul?
He's good.
Is he really got that bright red hair?
Oh, it's bright. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell.
And he's pale.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Never mind.
I don't know why he's in the hot summer sun in the south, but
He needs to go out and get some sunshine.
yeah.
When
Well,
he-
I've seen it before, and he burns pretty quick.
Does he?
Yeah.
When he did that Pilates, okay, I'm sorry. That just was like,
Yeah.
yeah, them legs were white, baby.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I saw part of it too. You know, and that's probably once is enough.
Yeah.
Once is
Oh,
enough.
I didn't watch it more than once. The reruns are still here in my head.
But they're good people to work with. I
They
enjoy
are.
Though.
And your crew that you have over there, that the producers and
Yeah.
people behind the scene, you're Teresa's.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when you're getting up at 3 and 4 in the morning, you have to have a good crew to work with because it's
They got to have a sense of humor
yeah.
too.
You got to understand it's going to be rough, and everybody can understand that, and it works out well.
How does it work with a big company like it's Great Communications, and to get in with them? What does somebody getting into the business need to look for? I mean, education obviously first.
Yeah. Well, with the market size, the size of Dothan and the Wiregrass, a lot of entry level. So education comes first, but experience, either internships, which you can get many places.
Right here?
Right here. You know, learning some basics about television, reporting, or for a meteorologist, just learning what a meteorologist does on a daily basis. Then after that, you get some work experience, maybe your last year of school, just freelance like I did. I freelanced while I was still in school,
Right.
just filling in and get some weekend work. And that's what companies like that are looking for. It's just a resume tape. What do you look like on camera? What can you bring?
And what do you sound like?
What do you sound like?
Yeah, because you sound like this all the time. They don't want you.
Yeah,
I'm
they
telling
want
you.
somebody who conducts themselves and represent the station blue, just like any other job.
Exactly. And you talk about history now. Dothan, the building that you're in over there, there's a
Houston
lot of
Hotel?
history
Yeah.
in that building.
And I've only scratched the surface, and then there are people-
Architecture,
Oh wow,
baby.
incredible.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, though, there's vacant floors in that building too.
wow.
You got some radio stations up top, but in between then it's vacant. So you need to fill that.
Well,
up.
you got what, three TV stations out of there now, right?
Out of that building?
Yeah.
No, just one TV station, us, and then there's I think three radio stations, I think.
Okay, where does Me TV and all that come
That
from?
actually comes from ourselves. We operate it all on the main floor of WTVY.
Really?
Yeah.
And you got other talent that works that.
Well, it's all done by the same talent. Because all the MeTV doesn't have any on-air talent, any anchors, or like that.
Oh,
all
it's you
production
guys.
People. It's all the production people that run the MeTV stuff.
Okay.
So that's just pretty much putting the shows on.
What's that other one that was there that
The MyNet, My4 or
MyNet?
MyNet. Yeah, that's still showing some shows now. Occasionally, there's a contract still being run out there.
Right.
But we still show some shows from that network. But pretty soon it'll transition all over to BT.
Well, we got WTVY on channel 16, channel 6, and channel 21
Yeah.
here in
And you have the
Ann.
NBC affiliate now, WGRX.
Do we? That's the one I was asking. Where's that out of?
WRGX, excuse me. That one's actually they run at the same place as well. We actually use the same studio, but we change things around so it's officially NBC.
Ah,
So-
no CBS.
No CBS. We get in trouble for that one. But no, the same crew, but there's a different main crew runs the NBC.
Right, because I met the young man that was like the news anchor, I think, or sports person or something.
Well, the sports and weather are the same, but the main anchor, Patrice Nolan, she started as a WTVY reporter for the CBS
Right.
affiliate, and then she got promoted to the anchor position there.
Right, that's right, Catrice.
So you may
she's-
recognize her from.
Yeah, she's a sweetie. She's another good one.
She's
yeah.
a sweetheart.
I have not met one bad person over at WTVY. I've been over there a number of times, and Mike Smith, who was the current GM, he's now leaving, and another GM is coming in.
Yeah.
Jeff unfortunately passed away a few months ago, but Kim took over,
Yeah.
in his
Got
spot.
a lot of transition over there.
It
a lot of
has
changes.
been, and so y'all have weathered a storm, a
Yes.
mighty storm,
Yes.
and but we are so thankful. And if people understood, you viewers out there, understood how important it is to have. I'm not going to badmouth the other stations, but WTVY covers the area, and Mike Gerspan, Superman.
Yeah, that guy.
That man is Superman. He'll be in Enterprise covering a story, here covering a story, Geneva covering a story, and Elba covering a story. I mean,
Yeah.
he's all over the place. The man is like, what do y'all got him? A little rocket ship or?
He's one heck of a reporter. That's all, he has a passion for it, and he gets the job done.
He's got one heck of a passion for it, and we love him over here. But that's the kind of passion that WTVY has overall.
Yeah.
In its viewership, and that's why we're proud to be a little part, of it on Wednesday mornings. But
It's a great family to be a part of.
it is, it's cool, and we'll come over there and have some lunch. What's the name of that? The Japanese. We can say it here. I'm not worried about
it's
it.
what is it? Is it called? I want to call it the old place I'm back at home. Ichiban.
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 Yeah,
Got that-
Ichi Bun.
Ichiban.
Ichiban.
There you go.
Never mind, I ain't gonna do that.
Well, you like hibachi there, though, right? Like,
Yeah,
grill.
the hibachi grill's wonderful. You get the fresh meat and everything, give it to them, and they cook it right there in front of you, and it's awesome.
Another excuse for you to come visit, right?
Yeah, boy, I got a yogurt shop next door, and now I'm gonna go to Ichiban.
Yeah.
And yeah, boy, you
Freaks
guys.
out, get you on the maybe you find a gym around here for to save.
There's 2 gyms in this town.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them it's all a story so everybody knows. I've offered free advertisement with them, just so I can trade out. None of them want me in their gym.
Why not?
I'm overweight, man.
So?
That'd scare all their beautiful women out of there. Can you
Oh,
see me
no.
going in there in spandex and going on the jogging thing? All the women would go crazy
Well,
running.
if you come in there saying good morning to people, they'd be nice.
Good morning, like that. Yeah, I'd run them off too, I'm sure.
No, come on now.
No, they don't want this old fat guy running and sweating in that
It's
place.
inspirational, you know. You're not fat. Come on.
I'm huge.
That's,
I mean, Goodyear blimp.
now you're just getting out of control, Eddie.
Hey, look, when you wake up in the morning and your son has painted a white stripe on your side, okay, and he goes, Shamu.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Billy
Yeah.
did that?
No, my grandson did.
Oh, your grandson did that.
With
Okay.
my son's approval.
Oh, okay, so he's part of it then.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Light you don't get.
Do I?
So I'm standing over here with a light you don't get.
Oh, listen to her. But I do see that we do need to put another light in.
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah.
Go out.
No, if you look over there, you'll see that I am kind of dark.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the dark side.
That's right.
Huh?
That light's not coming on.
Nope. Got to fix that.
I feel like I got the spotlight on me right now.
Yeah, it's you. So, anyway, we're not trying to run for time, but talk about just Chris a little bit. What we know you're
Sure.
from
Yeah. Well,
Indiana.
Indiana. I grew up in a suburb of Indianapolis, Noblesville. Well, I spent before that. I was born in a small town, Anderson, Indiana. It was a big industrial city. Only spent about a year there in my life, so I don't remember a bit of it. Moved to Wisconsin for about 7 years. Live in
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, up there in
The
Lake-
cheese cutters.
That's right, up there, the cheeseheads. And then he's got it. Yeah, that's probably true from the food we eat up there. And then moved back to Indiana for my father's job and spent my school years in Noblesville. And then actually was a non-traditional student. I spent about 7 years of my life outside of high school working in finance and billing.
Wow.
Yep. And
Imagine that.
Yeah, I always had a passion for weather, but I actually went to school the first time and wanted to do sports broadcasting. And back in my first year of high school, and didn't enjoy that, so I dropped out and started working full time.
I see a pattern here.
What, can't make my mind up or something?
No, I see accounting and billing wants to not tell the truth. I see sports, fish, I caught one that big.
Yeah.
And I see being a weatherman,
The ultimate liar.
the ultimate liar.
Nonsense. Nonsense.
Oh, Oscar, you love me, don't you, baby?
Yeah.
Connor, I miss him.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
I still
you're a
s-
good replacement, but
Well, thank
he was he's cool.
And viewers miss him too. I know that too.
Yeah.
I've seen Connor a couple times, and then he comes on for live at lunch sometimes. And
Yeah.
I've also went to the botanical gardens in Dothan.
I want to go there. Is it?
Beautiful.
Oh man,
Beautiful.
make me. Oh,
And they're constantly doing new things there, and Connor has a big part of that. He's trying to get new ideas to get different events to bring him in there, and new gardens and new construction things. It's really gorgeous.
talk to him about hydroponics.
I could.
Yeah,
I think you have one of those gardens out there.
yeah.
They have an amazing rose garden out there. You can check it.
Wow. See, I love roses.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You
Yeah,
get me in a
every
rose garden, I'll just sit there.
yeah.
Yeah.
They also have I can't think of their names right now. The master gardeners have a little garden they work on there, so they put like vegetables and blueberries and stuff out there. And I think I know a lot about the botanical gardens now. Took my parents out there when they came to visit, so I learned a lot from Connor when I was there. So.
By the way, hi mom, because this is going to be on the
Oh, they'll
internet.
watch. They'll
Okay,
watch,
hi
yeah.
mom. Thank you for saying hi to me all the time. He's okay. We're making sure he's being taken care of.
My parents are big fans of Eddie, so.
Yeah.
Big
We
fans.
won't mention he's got a kitty.
Oh, shh. I'm in trouble now. I'm in trouble.
We won't put this on until after you
No,
take
so
the
they're
kitty.
gonna find out eventually. So.
Yeah, okay. Mom, you just found out on internet, as everybody else finds out.
Yeah.
I found out my daughter-in-law was pregnant over the internet.
Oh, just
Boy, was that a surprise. I was sitting there reading it, and it was like they didn't want to tell me because they figured I'd,
Yeah.
and I was like, really?
That's the way you're going to find out.
That's how I'm going to find out? Oh, gee,
Word travels fast. We just said that. The internet just
Boy, I'll tell you.
spreads.
All right, I got to ask you, and we're going to cut for time.
Okay.
But two things. What's the most memorable moment on Wednesday mornings that you've had with Eddie?
Oh, it'd have to be the time, probably 2 times. The first time you brought up my lookalike.
I wish I had him here with
Yeah,
me.
well, you said the first time you brought it up, you said Neil Patrick Harris, Doogie Howser.
Right.
And I'd heard that before, but you're the first person down here in the Wiregrass to tell me that. So I knew, oh no, it's going to start. And then the week after that, you had the little cardboard cutout, and that was my all-time favorite because it surprised. I had no idea. You threw that up there, and that was when it was just Dimitri and I too. So I
Right.
had nobody to save me. It was just Dimitri was laughing so hard, I was stuck.
She gets carried away sometimes, laughing.
You get her
Boy,
going.
I can see her going into the next segment after I get off.
Yeah.
I'll be watching the TV set, and she's still giggling, trying to get over. and now here's the doctor with the prostate cancer.
Yeah, trying to switch moods really fast. It's hard. It's really hard.
All right, then the next thing, what's your most favorite memorable moment with WTVY?
WTVY. I'd have to think about that. Well, I think the softball game so far was good. The media versus the public. The
And
city
and
officials.
see, I was hoping you'd say that. Where was Eddie?
Well, I wasn't in charge of that one, but I'm trying to get a basketball game started.
Oh, forget that.
How about two-hand touch football?
Oh yeah, I'll be the coach.
Oh, okay. You need the football better than I do, so.
I need the football.
No, you know football better than I do.
I do. Yeah.
I come from basketball country. I don't know football that well.
Well, okay.
Next question.
If you had something to say to our viewers, as far as what you got to see as the first time, you did kind of, talk about it when you first came on, about the city of Andalusia and Covington County, your first impression.
I was blown out of the water. I mean, I had heard things from the mayor who visited WTVY.
Right.
And I heard that you and he both said it was voted the #1 small city in Alabama, right? Is that what it
Right,
was?
that's correct.
And I heard good things about it. I got to check this place out. I got to check it out. So I thought this would be a great weekend to come out and look at it. And besides the rain I drove through to get here, skies parted here when I got here.
Even
And-
the skies were favorable.
in favor, yeah, and it was absolutely a wonderful town. The streets were well taken care of. I'm still, I'll say it again, so much history here. I did not realize how much history still stands here. Every town has history, but this town has a lot of standing history that I really hope that there were some renovations take place, or at least somebody comes along and says, okay, we need to make this place a tourist place.
Right.
Because a lot of people are into this history stuff, including you and I.
Yeah.
And I mean, when I saw some of these old buildings at like the old jail,
Oh, yeah.
the movie theater, which they're still showing movies out of it, and still running fine, and it's so. I don't know. I say history has a spot in my heart because that's where we came from.
Exactly.
And
You even got to see a 16-lane bowling alley.
I know.
Yeah,
I
wow.
haven't seen one of those in my life ever.
This guy that runs it now, we call him Shorty.
Shorty.
Yeah, he's about this tall. His knuckles drag, when he walks, and he drools from the side of the mouth.
Okay.
But he is a national champion bowler.
Is he really?
Yep. And
So I shouldn't bowl against him ever.
no, Don Dupree
Okay.
is his name, Junior the
Okay.
Shark.
The shark.
The Shark, and Knuckle Dragger Shark.
Oh, okay.
And he's one of my former advertisers now. Just
Former?
after this.
Yeah.
But no, we pick on them all the time. They use them to clean out the gutters.
Yeah, you're right.
He stands in the middle, walks down the alley, and
Yeah.
just drags his knuckles.
You wait for that
and
phone call to take place here next week or so. Eddie?
Oh boy, I'll tell you. See, I get to interview him every Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
So we talk about bowling and all of the leagues.
Okay.
So it's right after y'all, then he comes on.
Yeah.
So, but Chris, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you coming on.
Well, thanks, Eddie. I'm glad I could be over here.
And we enjoyed it. We enjoyed the visit today. We want you to come back more.
I will.
And tell your mom when she
Yeah.
comes down next time. Let's come on now. We
Yeah.
got places for you to stay at.
Yeah.
And just
I
come on
I'll
down.
spread the word around the station too that
Oh yeah.
come on out and visit Andalusia because I had a good feeling about it and I was not. It was.
And they're always welcome here.
Yeah.
Always welcome here.
Yep.
And WTBY, I'll say it again. Thank you all so very much for what you do for our community. You are the community television, and we're the local community television,
Yeah.
and we're proud to be a part of you that little bit every week.
Well, we appreciate
So-
you being a part of it too, Eddie.
All right. And I'll be putting in for a pay raise. What's that new guy's name? I'll be in his office Monday. No.
Exactly.
Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Chris, thank you for coming on WKNI. It is a huge honor.
Appreciate it.
God bless you, brother.
Bless you.
Give Demetri a big hug for me. Give Paul a big hug for me.
I'll give him a high five.
No, give him a hug,
He's
man.
too big to hug.
God, is he really that big?
No, I'm just kidding. He's a big guy. He's hustling. He's a big guy.
Is he bigger than me?
I don't know. We'll find out someday. I don't know. Maybe the same size, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, he's fat?
No, he's not fat.
Oh, okay.
He's just tall. He's big bone.
Paul, we love you, baby. Suntan. What do they call them? Sunbeds?
Sunbathers. Yeah.
Sunbed. Or tanning bed.
Tanning
There you
bed.
go. Tanning bed. Yeah, there
Get
we
one of
go.
those for a while.
I'll give you a free pass for a month to go to tanning bed.
There you go, Paul.
There you go, Paul. Then you can do Pilates again. No, don't do Pilates again. We don't want you to do that. God bless you all, folks. Remember, keep it real. Keep God in it. We love you. God bless you. Thanks.